Do you trust the election advertisements you see? Some legislators are zeroing in on one cause of mistrust: generative artificial intelligence. Our Haley Higgins looked into the bill aiming to regulate the use of AI in election ads. She's in the News 10 NBC newsroom. Haley, how easy is it to use these AI tools?
Well, Brett, AI is shockingly easy to manipulate. In fact, it's so easy that you're hearing it right now.
That's right. I never said anything that you heard. Instead, I paid the business ElevenLabs $3. Now, I'm not going to do this. I'm really not. But for the next month, I can make fake voices out of real people saying anything I want. All I need to do is feed the AI sound and audio of them talking. And if you're someone like a TV news reporter or a candidate for public office, there is plenty of sound to choose from.
This is incredibly dangerous, and we need to address it before it becomes a widespread problem.
Back in March, a Minnesota senator introduced the AI and Transparency Act. If passed, it would require official candidates and campaigns to clearly state if they use generative AI to mimic someone's voice or appearance. If they do without a disclaimer, they get fined.
That ought to lead, I think, a voter to question if it was necessary for you to use images or audio or voice that was generated by AI. Is this something I can trust? Is this something that I should rely on in terms of the information?
Senator Joe Morelli, a co-sponsor of the bill, announced the legislation today. He says the goal is to get this in before the presidential election.
At a time when voters and the public at large can be skeptical of election processes, we must be fiercely proactive in combating any and all forms of deception.
That's the Democratic election commissioner from Monroe County. The Republican commissioner was also invited but declined.
I don't think that it would ever or could ever affect how we actually manage elections or calculate votes. It's really more about influencing people before they get here to vote.
Nicolay says she supports Morelli's idea, but
voters need to take their own responsibility, and if they hear something about a candidate or they see something about a candidate, they shouldn't just take it for granted, right? Even if it isn't artificially intelligence generated, there should be still a way to second check your own what you've heard or what you've seen and do your own research and prepare. You have to be educated, so educate yourself.
And Nicolay recommends going straight to the official website or other pages for a candidate that you want to check out so you can see that yourself. And while you can't ring up the current or former president for more local elections, she also recommends ringing up your local town supervisor or other local official that you might be looking for to hear it directly from them.
One question here, Haley. We reported on those.
Voice of Haley Higgins, News 10 NBC.
I jumped the gun on you. Sorry about that. So those AI-generated robocalls of President Biden during the New Hampshire primary, it asked Democrats not to come out and vote. Would that have applied here?
So in that case, that situation had already violated a bunch of other election laws. So the Department of Justice was going to come after them anyway. But an area that this bill doesn't cover is unofficial social media posts. In other words, social media trolls. In those situations, Morelli says that he and other folks in Washington are working with the social media giants to figure out how to best combat that style of dis and misinformation.
All right, very good. Haley, thank you so much.